Oh, hi there. I got something to say. So recently, Stardew Valley passed Portal 2 to become the highest rated game on Steam. Now, I have a bit of a bias in that Portal 2 is my favorite game. So I am slightly sore, but clearly not as sore as the Portal 2 subreddit. And I thought, what could I do to make myself feel any better about the situation that I'm in right now? And I thought, nostalgia. I've played the game a couple of times and I know the storyline in and out by now, so I can play the story again like I played it for the first time, but nah, it wouldn't be the same. But luckily, we got a better option to try. Community test chambers. I picked the top 15 highest rated Portal 2 community test chambers and I will rank them from best to worst. And in this video you will find out why I love the community test chambers. This game holds up very well through the years in so many different ways. Portal 2 came out back in 2011. That's 14 years ago, let that sink in. 14 years ago. I was a single-digit age back then. But luckily, the community test chambers feel fresh, new and really exciting. So, let's get into it. So the first test chamber, the number 15 ranked, is 12 Angry Tests Part 2, which I guess is part of a bigger series, because the one above that is Part 3. So let's go ahead and play them. Oh, that's a great profile picture. 10 out of 10. Now, as this is a ranking video and not a playthrough video, I will tell you that this is a good map. It has some great out-of-the-box thinking, some good character to the design, it was challenging and it ended on a cliffhanger which made me want to jump out of a window. But did it make me angry? Sorta. It made me angry, but only because I got hit by a laser so many times that I nearly smashed my monitor into two. Ow! So yeah. Did it live up to its name? Yeah. Was it the best one so far? Yes, of course it is. It's the only one I've played so far. Angry Tests Part 3 was a really good map to play. It had some cool story, it was very gel intensive, which, according to me, means good. It had cool action, and it had me finding the portal gun and then subsequently falling into the water like an idiot. Okay. I'm an idiot. So, plus points for that. But it was also a very quick map, in my opinion. I finished it in like 3 minutes. Maybe it's just cause I know the stuff, but it felt very quick. And if it wasn't for the lift falling and the design of the chamber, I don't think it would have been rated higher than Part 2. So I'm gonna actually rate it lower than Part 2. And no, this one did not make me angry. So it did not live up to its name, it was a very quick map, but I like it. It's a good map. So, on to the next one. So the next test is Present by Timmy Boy. It is the map with the least amount of ratings in the entire list, so my hopes for this one are a bit low, but I will give it a try. So when I actually started playing the game, I realized I really like this map. I like it a lot. Yes, the music is a bit creepy and it's a bit janky from time to time, but the setting and the sound design are great. I actually really like this map. Partly also because it is really difficult. Like, I died multiple times because of my own stupidity. I was impressed. I was genuinely impressed. And therefore I say it earns first place, righteously. It is my new leader. You know what the funny thing is? It made me more angry than the other angry tests. So, sure. Thank you for this map, Timmy Boy. It's been a real pleasure. So the next map that we're playing is Diverse Remastered by Skyrule. And I'm gonna say it right now, this map was okay. It used a very good game physics to create a unique map, but it was sort of like I was playing Portal X Power Wash Simulator. The first level was just cleaning up turrets, which, I mean, always fun, good, but no, it wasn't really challenging, it was just there. Like, I had a single portal gun, I just had to use the physics and get to the end of the level. It was in a way challenging and it was fun, but if I had to rank it against the other levels we've had so far, this one would be last. It's just not my favorite. So the next map is Non-Euclidean Tests 2, and I have one question to the maker of this map. Proxy. What on earth did you smoke when you thought of this map? Because I want some. This map is absolutely breaking my mind. I probably had a complete brain seizure, then had a factory reset, played the game once more, and then had another brain seizure. That is what this map does to me. But, oh my god, was it an incredible map. Maybe I'm just a sucker for non-Euclidean maps, but this map amazed me on so many levels. Like, I feel like I cannot rank it fairly against the other maps, because it just created its own category of amazement. I'll just show you the clip of when I realized what this map was, and it speaks for itself. What? Wait. Is this up there? Nah, wait. Nah, this is hella confusing. But if I just drop down here and look that way, I will get this opening. Oh my god. And for the ranking, this one goes straight to first. It is incredible. Play it. Non-Euclidean Tests 2 is in first place. Next up is Designed for Danger Part 5 by Putty, which I believe is also a part of a bigger series made by him. Designed for Danger Part 5 is a very intricate map, and that makes it a very good room to play. It has lots of room for error, so one mistake might set you back half a minute, and the design of the map itself is also very well thought out. Yes, the entire map is only one room, but this map incorporates everything you need for a well-functioning community test chamber. In this map it is also possible to find Rick, a core from the original Portal game, but I don't know why you want to identify yourself with this core, because this is the adventurous and the chauvinistic core, with well-known lines as "So why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little lady break and I'll just take it from here." I'm basically just playing a map now made by adventurous Robo Diddy, and I don't know what to think about it. So for the rankings, I'll give it a second place. I think that's fair. Second place for Designed for Danger Part 5. Next up is Gelosity Time Trial Track 1 by Radix. And there's a thing about this track, it is not even a puzzle map. There's no real way to compare it to the rest of the maps. So are we even really going to take it serious in our rankings? Yes. I grinded the soul out of this map. No other map have I spent so much time on as this time trial map. The map is super addictive, especially to the motorsports fans like I am. But sadly it's not really fit to be the number one in the rankings, even though I enjoyed it very much. I will give it a respectable third place in the standings. And if you think a time trial map shouldn't be in third, well, tough luck. This is my ranking and I say it's third. Anyway, on to the next one. Designed for Danger Part 6 is a continuation of Part 5, which I played 2 chambers ago. The concept is pretty similar to that one. A single room incorporates the entire created experience. It is an obstacle-heavy room with lots of room for error. The concept of this map is very simple, but the puzzle itself feels very difficult. And yes, P-Ricky is also here as well. What this map also did is remind me how incompetent I am when it comes to traversing lasers. I mean, just look at it. Ow! 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 Keppie, what on earth makes you so motorically challenged? I do not understand. Maybe that contributed to my rating, but I don't think it did much, to be fair. I'm not really astounded by this map. It's a good map, don't get me wrong, but I will only rate it 6th in the standings, behind Angry Tests Part 2. I would still recommend everyone to play this map though. It is a very good map, but 6th it is. Designed for Danger Part 3. This map is good, but it's definitely not even the best Designed for Danger map. The entire puzzle is just a 2-stage momentum puzzle. Now, I love a good momentum puzzle. They're the most feel-good puzzles you can have in the Portal franchise. However, this map just makes it feel too quick of a puzzle. I finished the map in 4 minutes, and half of it was because you tempted me with a red button. You want me to press a red button?
I'll tell you, it's times like this I wish I had a waist so I could wear all my black belts. Yeah, you know, I'm a black belt. Pretty much everything. Karate, larate, jiu-jitsu, kick punching, belt making, taekwondo.
Honestly, at this point, go and choke on a pomegranate or an apple. I don't care anymore. I'm just getting a bit sick of him at this point. I can't be arsed, man, it's too late in the evening. The design of the map, with its erosion, is very good. I'll rate that. But eventually, for me, it goes in 8th place. And at least it's not last. Designed for Danger Part 5 is by far my favorite of the 3 Designed for Danger maps in this list. That is true. So there's that. Here we have Aperture Tag repainted the first jump. And it is basically not a Portal 2 map. Phosphorus, the creator of this map, created an entire new game within Portal 2 to play. This map uses 0 portals throughout the entire map. He also voiced a lot of lines to guide you through the levels he created. The game he molded gives new challenges and possibilities within a beautiful map. It's got the best storyline and a wonderful surrounding. I'm just admiring the great map, and then I die a painful and horrible death in a seemingly bottomless pit. And then I go right back to admiring the test chamber. It's weird to say, but the test chamber that doesn't utilize a single portal in the maps is going on top right now. It's so damn well made, it deserves a first place. Rightfully so. Phosphorus, you nailed this one. And for anyone listening, I recommend you play this game at least once. Something different, non-Euclidean. I hate it. I love it. 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 I hate it. Skyglass, you have permanently damaged my brain with this map. I felt uneasy the moment I stepped into the map because of its backrooms-esque style. The music, the concept, the lack of detail, the fact you managed to confuse and amaze me by setting trap after trap after trap for my human behavior. This is no longer a Portal test chamber. This is a social experiment in human behavior, and I absolutely dig it. I love this map, as much as it drives me nuts. I think this clip speaks for every single one of us when we first play this game. I'm gonna choose green first. Oh my god, what the fuck, man? Oh man, what is this? No, oh, this terrifies me. What is this? Yeah. Nah, bro, what the hell? This map is brilliant. It's a map that would deserve first place 100%. Thanks for making this map. It is more than beautiful. I recommend you all to play it and share your thoughts. Next map is Chain Builder by Noltesorp029. This map begs the question, why use just a couple of objects in a room before moving on to the next one when you can use every single fucking one? If there ever was a map that incorporates everything that you can do in Portal 2, it would be this map. The entire map is one big chain reaction encompassing basically every physics you need to know. It is so complete that it in fact kind of overwhelmed me. The first time entering Chain Builder is like that pizza delivery guy meme where he just enters into a room of chaos. It is definitely not a beginner-friendly puzzle map, and even for the seasoned veterans of the game, it might take a tad longer than usual to figure it out. But when you get it, the map leaves you fulfilled with a feeling of true completion. This map is rated very high by the community, and rightfully so. And in my rankings, I'm gonna put it in 5th. A respectable position amidst a respectable lineup, I'd say. It was a very fun map, very compact, yet very intricate. I like it. Unreal Chamber 2 is what happens when you try to use non-Euclidean measures to reorganize your bedroom into a different dimension. It is a 3-in-1, hard to pinpoint, confusing thing. Frequently you ask where you are while looking for another thing that is 2 dimensions away from you. This test has a compact feeling, yet it creates a sense of space that feels supernatural without using a sense of infinity. The puzzle itself is actually relatively simple, and you would have no problem figuring it out if it wasn't for the fact that you lose all sense of direction and overview. It is a very cool map, and I'm sure their other Unreal Chamber works are great too. And for that reason, I will put this test in 3rd place on the leaderboard. It is a top tier test chamber, Anna. Good job. So, Sandificator Intro by Gold Plated is a community test chamber that is all about this thing right here. Its name? I don't know, but I guess it's called the Sandificator. This mechanical device lets you teleport things around the room using a laser, and it is put in 4 different puzzles where you have to use it in order to progress. It is a very cool thing, and I'd love to have it in the base game. But it did make the puzzles quite easy. Also, after a couple of tests, it also became ever so slightly repetitive. I don't hate it. You put the Sandificator to a good use in a very likable map. It requires you to think different and in a not normal way, and in the levels it did become progressively harder throughout the test chamber, so I did like to use it. Overall, I really like the map, and in my rankings leaderboard I'm gonna put it in 7th place. It feels a bit low, but the competition is getting ever stronger for a very good map like this. So I think it is fair, but a bit harsh. Anyway, Sandificator, it's a good map. I'd recommend it. Enigma Protocol Chapter 1 by Nightmelon starts off by referencing the opening of the original Portal game, so just for that, you'll get the nostalgia bonus points I can give. The tests themselves were good, challenging and original tests. They weren't extremely unique, but what sets this chamber apart from all the other chambers I've played so far is that it plays with my memories of the original Portal game, and it gives me a good feeling about it. I don't think this will be my number 1, let me get that straight. It is the highest rated test chamber at this time of recording, and I don't hate it, but it wouldn't be my pick. It was a lot more difficult than the other chambers, even though it was definitely less spectacular. And I think that's a pretty impressive thing to do, so thumbs up. Its simplicity together with the nostalgia is what makes this map so enjoyable to play, and therefore it deserves a sentimental 5th place in my rankings. And that's it. All the chambers are rated, and these are my final rankings. Of course, if you disagree, tell me why, or make your own top 15 in the comments below. I really enjoyed making this video. The test chambers are a lot of fun to play, and every single one of the maps in this video would be a recommendation on my side for you to play. A big thanks to all the creators of these wonderful maps. And for you, a big thanks as well for watching this video. I hope you like to watch it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any new content. And without further ado, have a good one.